Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Minipla Mashin Sentai Series 04 Kiramai weapon. So basically this is the fourth set of Minipla for Kiramager, and this set is all the auxiliary weapons. So I believe this large yellow warning on every box is telling you that you do not get the robot inside, you just get the weapon. So this is an entire wave of just the 5 auxiliary weapons, which is pretty cool because we've had the robots previously and we've never had any of the auxiliary weapons mixed into the sets. So this is a nice way to get all of them done at once. So you can see number 1, Mashin Roland, number 2, Mashin Lifton, Mashin Carry, Mashin Duston, and then I still go back and forth on what this guy's name actually is. Technically, the katakana says Mashin Mazeran, but I've seen people translate it as Magellan. I don't really know. He is a cement mixer, so neither name 100% makes sense. It could be like mix, like it's trying to be like, Mixran or something like that. So I don't know. Call him whatever you want, but he is the cement mixer. So the packaging is very colorful, if nothing else. I think they did a really nice job making it seem very sparkly and fun. Here's the lineup on the side. Not too much going on this side or the bottom. Even the top's kind of sparse, but you have a nice group shot of the Kiramagers there. And then again, this is just showing the other sets using the different auxiliary weapons here. So pretty neat. So yeah. That's pretty much it for the packaging. I'm going to go ahead and get these all built, and then we're going to take a closer look. So here are the 5 Kiramai weapons all fully assembled and stickered up. And honestly, they're pretty simple builds. They're actually a lot of fun. Completely translucent, which I think is a lot of fun too. Just a couple of stickers per, really not too bad. We'll take a look at Roland first. I was actually really surprised this piece here is actually black plastic. I thought for sure that was going to be one massive sticker. This piece here is also black plastic. The only stickers are right here in the front, and then these 2 silver ones for the headlights. So really, really nice. And obviously rolls. You can put it into the gem form, just like that. And then if you want to transform it, I think you lift this up. This flips around. And then they kind of peg in, and then there you go. You have the hammer form. So very cool. And then you just pull this piece back up. Next up we have Lifton. Now all the black is stickers, so he's probably the most sticker intensive of the entire set, I would say. He's got nice wheels, rolls like that. You can actually move this piece up and down, so if you want to use it like a forklift, you can. To transform it into the gem, you slide this up, this comes around and goes down like that, and then this pushes in. So there is the gem form. I guess I'll push that all the way down. There we go. Like so. And then if you want to transform it into the weapon, you just pull out this piece on the bottom here, and then kind of push this back up. Now he does come with a larger fork piece, so if you want to take that out and pop this in for the weapon mode, you know, it just makes it a little bit more pronounced. So, I mean, honestly, you could leave this all the time if you wanted. It just would stick out a lot farther in gem mode, but that's up to you. And then just pull this back out and push this back down. Next up we have Carry. And he's pretty basic. I mean, he's just a flatbed truck. You can put the others on top. You can move them around. Let's see. To transform this, this slides up. This pushes in. And then that is the gem mode. And then he turns into a shield. So you just kind of, let's see, you don't do this all the way, I think. You push this, where is the connector piece? Here it is. This folds out of here, so you kind of have to push this up a little bit so that you can flip that down. So it doesn't go all the way down, you kind of have to pull it out a little bit like this, but then that turns into a shield. Let me zoom out a little bit there. So, not the best shield, but it's okay. And then you just push this back in, pull this out, flip that back down. Obviously, the white here are 2 stickers, and then you have a little bit here again for the headlights. Not too bad. Next up, we have Duston. He is a garbage truck. You have this piece that can kind of lift up to kind of, you know, simulate where the garbage would go. Obviously, the black and the white are all stickers, so this guy's got... They're not too many, because I think it's... What? Well, it's probably about 7 stickers all told, because this has to be broken into 3 pieces. You'll see why in a moment. So he's got a decent amount of stickers. But if you want to transform it into the gem mode, you just push this down. And that's literally it. There's the gem mode. And then to transform it into the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, that's right. Vacuum cleaner. This piece pops out here. That's why it has to be 3 separate stickers. And then this pulls out. And then this just kind of flips up like this. So this makes it seem like it would have some kind of articulation, but it doesn't really. Well, can I? No. I kind of want to put this at an angle, but No, I can. Okay, I can. Good. For a second, I was like, why can't I get that to do that? So there you go. That's a little bit more natural, I feel like, for the vacuum cleaner. And then it has the wheels I haven't mentioned yet, but they're very simplistic, but it works. So he looks pretty good. And then last but not least, we have Magellan, the cement mixer. He looks pretty good. Nice translucent green. The drum spins, which I like. Nice spinny wheels. The stickers here are all on the front, so you have 2 for the windshield, and then you have, I guess, headlights and just part of the bumper or something. I don't really know. But those are your 6 stickers. Not too bad there. We can flip this around, and that's the gem mode. Not really much to that. Transforming it into the gun, you pretty much just stay like this, and then this blue piece pops out here, and then this piece pops down here for the handle, and it just turns into a gun. So pretty simple, but it works. I think it looks good. You can move this around. I think they did that just so it's a little bit easier to flip that piece around, but technically you don't have to. You can see I kind of did it without moving it all that much, so. But there is that articulation there if you should need it. But yeah, all 5 of these look pretty cool. I'm glad they finally did them. And it's fun that they did them all in one set just to get them all out at once, which I think was a good idea. I'm going to bring in some of the other Minipla sets so we can see them in action here. Alright, so real quick I want to talk about Shovelo has this little peg hole that they built into the shovel piece so that he can hold weapons. It's kind of just a tiny little plastic piece, and it's probably not going to focus really great, but there we go. You can see it has like this all still empty. So what they gave us here, if we take this out, they gave us this piece, and this comes with literally every one, because I guess they didn't know which one you would buy, and they wanted to make sure you didn't have to buy a specific one to get it. So if you buy all 5, you're going to end up with 5 of these, but you really only need 1. But this just gives this little extra plastic to kind of stabilize it. So we just unpeg that one I already unpegged, and go ahead and peg this one in. And you can see now it has a piece of plastic that runs that whole thing. I think it's just for stability. I really think you probably could peg these into the other one. I think they just wanted to include a piece because they kind of re-engineered it in the meantime and thought, well, this is a way we can get this to you without you having to buy a new set or anything like that. But like I said, one comes with every single one of these, so you will get 5 even though you don't really need them. But we'll go ahead and transform Roland here. So we'll flip that around, and let's see, we'll put him in this guy's hand. And then we'll take Lifton, we'll take this off, we'll give him the bigger fork piece. And then flip this up, flip down the handle, if I can get this to... Honestly, flipping the handles out is kind of the hardest part of these transformations. You can always get them eventually, but they stick sometimes. Alright, so let's go ahead and peg this in here. So there you go. We got 2 weapons over there. It makes them a little top heavy, but we'll figure it out. There we go. Alright, so now we'll take these 2. Now the nice thing about this guy is we'll go ahead and transform him into the gun. And he does have the little peg hole here, so if you want him to hold it, but also he has a peg hole in the back. So if you want to mount it onto the shoulder, which is personally what I like to do, you can do that. So I like that they give you both options. He can either hold the gun in one of these 2 peg holes, or he can have the shoulder mounted cannon. And I just want to fully display that you can peg it into either one of these. Or I could have the peg go back in so it is not cooperating. There we go. So you can have it peg in there, but I like to put it on the shoulder so that way he can hold the vacuum cleaner in the other hand. So let's go ahead, transform the vacuum, pop this piece out. I'm going to angle this, and then we'll put this here in this hand. And there you go. Now he's vacuuming. And then, of course, we will take a look at carry. Where is the little piece in here? It's a little difficult to get out sometimes. Then you have to push this up a little bit. But to about there. Alright, let's see. I will do... Let's take Lifton out temporarily so we can showcase carry. That is the one thing. Pegging these in is not always the easiest, but it can be done. Alright. Ugh, come on. It's really just wants to give me trouble today. There we go. Alright. So very cool. Like I said, really nice accessories that I'm happy they did because I feel like they're an integral part of the line, even for the DX. So I'm really glad that they made it to Minipla as well, because it would have been a pretty significant bummer if they did not fully get into the Minipla line. So I'm happy that they got to them. So I think this is a great set. Definitely recommend picking them up. If you have all the other Minipla sets, absolutely no reason not to pick this one up. So you can go ahead and trick out all of your robots with some extra accessories. I think they look good. Minimal stickers, which I appreciate. Putting them together was a lot of fun. Very simple. And yeah, there's really not too much to complain about these guys. No, I really can't think of anything. I think they all work really well. I mean, the biggest complaint is, you know, sometimes trying to get the handles to flip out is a little difficult, and get them pegged into the hands is a little difficult. But that's such a nitpick of a complaint that it's hardly worth mentioning. But that's if I'm looking for something, if I'm reaching for some kind of complaint. That's the only thing I can really think about. They're great. They're a lot of fun. I've been having fun with the Minipla for Kiramager, and, you know, these are no exception. So add them to your collection, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.